Welcome to the Power Play Podcast. I am your host, Kyle Wilson, alongside Tiago Cucci.
Vamos que vamos! What a special guest we have here, Kyle,
Big
today.
time guest. We got Mr. Maycon.
Yeah, so pro player. I don't know how to introduce him. Multi-champ and with a lot of titles.
I think the best way to say it is superstar.
Superstar
No way.
Maycon
No
Franca,
way.
ladies and gentlemen.
At least superstar in the USA.
No way.
Thank you for coming.
No way. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for having me over
Thanks
here.
for being here with us.
Yeah, it's a pleasure having you here, Michael. I know your schedule was kind of crazy. You finally were capable to come here. We are very proud that you come here, and you know there's a lot of secret questions for
A
you.
lot of stuff to go through.
Yeah, there's a lot of people watching probably that is Michael fan. Yeah,
I'm sure.
So you guys can also, after this podcast, you can send us some questions on the YouTube channel, and he gonna answer all. Yes.
Answer
Of course.
questions by Maycon.
Let's start, Kaito. I think the best way to start with Michael, of course, is talking about his life, how he started playing soccer. I know it was very young, but if you can talk about your experience, your life.
Wow. I started playing like when I had like 4 years old.
Where are you from first?
I'm from Brazil.
Brazil.
From Santos, right?
Oh,
And then I started playing the streets, right? And then, wow, there's a moment then it's a guy always like passing like, like by like right next to us. And then like he passed once, twice. All right. And there's one day he just watched me play and he said, hey man, where's your mom? I said, my mom's over there. Can I talk to her? Yeah, of course. And he just talked to my mom and just he invited me to be part of the team, like a team like U7 because they don't have a team for my age.
Mm-hmm.
So I played 2 years up, actually 3 years up, right? And then I started playing over there. Like I just started practicing to see like how it goes because I started playing a futsal. And then from there, that guy, he just take care of me like son, like he just teach me a lot of things. He just showed me and futsal and soccer, it's not about like be good with the ball. You know what I mean? Like you have to be like disciplined. You have to be like, like a good teammate. It doesn't matter how good you are. In the end of the day, to make a pro level is not only about like I'm really good. I do like a lot of skills with the ball. And then I started playing for his team, and then his team got a connection with Santos or something like that. And then like I play over there. I play like for 3-4 years over there.
At Santos.
No, for that guy. For
and
this
this
team.
guy saw you on the streets.
Yes, on
You
the
playing-
streets.
See?
And I always play the old guy. So, and then from there I just play a lot of competition. Then I won like a lot of individuals awards.
Yeah.
And then like, wow. Then Santos look at me and they like say, you know what, like come and join with us and blah blah. I said perfect.
Santos.
Yes.
If you don't know,
Big club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So can you explain what is Santos?
Wow,
It's
Santos
people-
is the
Hey.
Pele's team, right?
Yes, that.
Neymar's team.
Neymar.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask you that later on about Neymar.
All
right.
Let's continue.
Then from there, I just start playing Santos. Then blah, blah, perfect. Then I think when I had 13 or 12 years old, I just signed my first contract. Then I start receiving my first salary.
12 years old.
Nice.
The thing is, before I just play for fun because I love to play soccer. You know what I mean? Like futsal, to be honest. And then like from right there, I just talk to my mom and I say, all right now it's not a hobby anymore.
This
I
is
gotta
serious.
Yes, I gotta take seriously. So perfect, let's do it. Then I start practicing. I start like take care of myself and like like the shape and the fitness and those things. And then Santos, they just give everything to you. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing like then I can tell right here like players who play for Santos, they know like they give everything to you. Like if you need something, they will be right over there. Like supporting you. So yeah, then I play right there. Like I play for Santos. I play like 3-4 years for them. And then my first salary. I don't.
Can you disclose the amount?
No, yeah, of course. Like it's not that much. It's something. It's a help, like just
Of course.
to help me over there. Like in dollar, like I can tell like it's something like 300. It's not that
You,
much.
you actually signed.
Yes, it's
Wow.
not that much, but like
That's good.
all the money I just gave to my mom. I just like I just help her with everything. Cause to be honest, like 12 years old, what I'm gonna do with money? You know what I mean? I just need money.
Buy candies and it's gonna be worth for your
money
socks.
to like even my shoes. Like they gave me everything. So, well, from there I just started receiving my first salary. Then I started like just think about like, all right, I want to make the pro level.
The path is there.
Yes. Yeah. So then,
how old are you now? I'm sorry.
I'm 28 right now.
Because Neymar is 30.
Neymar is 30 right now. He's 9'2". I'm 9'3".
Okay.
So yeah. So then from right there, like players who play for Santos. From right there, I just went to another club who called Internacional. Mm-hmm. Then I play futsal over there, and then like players who play for Santos and Internacional, they are rivals, Mm-hmm. So we just stood like in the schools, like right in front of each other, like, and then like when we had to go to to Villa Belmiro, we just going together. We just come out. And then we go into
big bus.
No, walking because it's closed.
Oh, it's closed.
Yeah, so right there, I just started knowing like Neymar and those things. So from right there, and then like we just walking together to Villa Belmiro and blah blah. Well, then I play for Internacional. After Santos, right? Then Internacional, I just play for many, like for 3 years. For Santos.
And why you change it? Like you just mentioned that Santos gave you everything. Why you changed for the rival?
Well, like for me, there's something then like I'm gonna be honest. Like Santos is I don't know how it's gonna work in Orlando City, but like Santos is the team. Like I just born in Santos. I just come from Santos. Even Neymar didn't like born in Santos. So you know what I mean? Like so players from the city, even if you're a super talent, they're gonna give you a time, and then after that, like it's like a sickle, like you start, there's a middle, and in the end, and after that it's a sharper, and then after that I gotta change. So I just went to Internacional, then I played for Internacional, and then I start playing for. I just come back to Santos because I had to come out. When like won like tournaments and leagues and those things, and then I come back.
He came back. He say sorry. I want to come
then
back.
I come back. Then I come back on 2010. Yes, no, 2009. That was a special year in my life. Just I won everything in that year. I won like every single award, like individually, like everything. Then 2010, I just received like a call from Santos to come back. Then I
they ask you to come back.
I just come back to Santos, and I played for Santos like for like on 1 year and a half, something like that.
So were you playing futsal or were you playing soccer?
Well, football. until like right there, Santos, I play both.
Okay.
Right.
So they had you playing in Santos. You played for both.
Yes,
okay.
I play for both. So and then, but to be honest, I prefer futsal. That's but that's the thing. And then like from right there, I just went to a club, Praia Grande. Right, it's a city.
Yeah, I know Praia Grande.
It's a city. So they make like a selection team, Then I went to Praia Grande. Then that was fun, right? Because, well, I just come out from Santos, and on that year, like 2011, there's another year. Then I just won everything, and then I don't know if you guys watched the Neymar's documentary. Like
I didn't.
In the end,
very little.
Yes. Now in the end, that shows like a trophy. You know what I mean? Like a trophy, like it's a gold shoes. It's the
golden ball.
No, gold shoes is like the best player in the state.
Okay.
And then on that year I won that.
Oh, nice.
That thing. So right there, like just couple players in Santos has this. Like Robinho and those guys. So it's nice.
Big names.
It's a nice.
It's
a good thing. it's a good thing. So like from right there, I just start like after that, I just went to Praia Grande. I won everything in Praia Grande. And then I just went to Jacareí. It's a small city.
Small city.
In São Paulo. And then, like, I just play right there, like, one season. And, like, always, like, you know, like, you have to pass for something. Then, you know, like, there's a club. Then, to be honest, like, soccer-wise, that was amazing. But outside, you know, like, outside the four lines.
The field.
That was...
Oh, yeah. Terrible.
Wow.
Why was it terrible?
Because that's the thing. Like, they just brought, like, a lot of good players to that team. And just brought, like, a player for Corinthians. Another one to play, like, out of the country, and they just come back.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, you know, like, everything they offer to us is not enough. Like, even the food, even the housing, everything. So Brazil.
You got spoiled by Santos, so this is why.
That's the thing. And that's the thing. And like right there, I just pass for something. Then like right there, I just grow as a person as well. Cause there's a club. I'm always living like by myself. Like from 12, 13, I just always live by myself. Yeah. So, and then I have to, you know, like I have to do my things. And then like over there, there's a place. Then I just pass for a lot of things. Then I didn't expect. Not on that age. You know what I mean? Like
how old you were?
I was 15 to 16. That was my first club. And then right there, I played my first professional game. With nice. 16 years old. I just played my...
And that was with who?
Jacareí.
Okay. That
team, the small city. And then, then I play over there. Like the persons over there, like all the people over there, they're amazing. They're amazing. Like I love them. I still talk to people from right there, but that's the thing. Like for the club, I just like, man, I'm 16 years old. Like, and I just passed this like right now, like something then, I just gonna give example, like food. There's not a lot of food to everybody. There's me from the U15, 3 players from the U20, and then 5 players from the pro team, right? And a big house, a huge house. And then,
So you guys live together?
Yeah, we live together. Because in Brazil, it's normal, right?
You were the youngest one.
Yeah. And then, over there, I just, like, I learned a lot of things with the pro players. Wow, there's a bunch of players, and I still have a context, like, players who play in Portugal, who play, like, play UEFA Champions League and those things. So, from there, there's not a lot of food. So, there's a game. I remember this because this is something that, like, I just wake up, right? And then we had a game against Palmeiras, right?
Oh.
Palmeiras is a big
Our team
there. Yes. So I just had a game against Palmeiras. Normal day. I just like breakfast, boom boom boom. We just like hang out, like like play video games and those things. And then and the time for the lunchtime, they like there's a person who just brought the food. To
take care of the diet.
Yes.
Pre-game meal.
Yes. So like, they just came and just put the food like in the table, and then there's like I just call like 12, 13 guys, right? And there's do you guys know omelette, right? There's like 7 omelettes.
Oh.
This rice. Like, but in a
not a lot, yeah.
Not a lot,
it's
in
a
this
bowl.
big small bowl, and a lot of beans.
It's the diet, no?
But come on, you have
For
an
12,
important
13
game
people.
tonight.
Yeah.
It's an important game. This is why.
And then like and then
trying to make you work harder, I guess.
No, and then like I think so. And then like we right there, and like the pro guys, they just say, you know what? No. I just on that time I will play for the U20. Because on that time I played for U17, U20, and the pro team.
With 16 years old.
15 to 16 years old. And then, from right there, I just eat because the pro guys said, no, let the U20 guys eat because they
need more.
They need more because they have a game. But I didn't eat a lot, you know what I mean? Because I just worry about the other players.
Yeah.
And then, from right there, I just boom, I just eat while resting a little bit, and then I went to the game, feeling good, right? Perfect. And then like
Hungry.
a little bit.
And then
In the middle of the game, I just had a ball like like on a line, and I just dribbled the guy, and I just control the ball. I just hit the ball, boom. I just take a shot, but in the time then I turn like this. I think I turned like quick, and like I just saw like everything like black,
Oh.
and I just like I just stopped and then like right in the middle of the game and like this, and my coach say, Michael, how you feel? I say, I don't know. To be honest, like right now, I feel nothing right now. And he's like, no, just come out. And I just come out, like he just sent me out. I just like start shaking, like I just like, man. And this is one thing, but it just passed for a lot of things.
So he need food.
yeah.
Yes, that's the thing. I'm short, but I need food. That's the thing.
That's crazy.
I gotta.
So okay, so you need food. We have right here. You can eat. Okay, so we
There's
have Red
no
Bull,
way.
Sincito. So you're not gonna be hungry right here.
Not over
okay? Can
here.
you
Not
see
over
us?
here. Not over
United
here.
States. No,
Not over here.
So let's start with the challenge right now. While we do the little
Okay.
break. Yes, Yusito. You like money,
I love.
so we are here to give away some money.
Money.
Vamos que vamos!
Challenge time!
Challenge time!
Let's go.
Maikito, we are. I don't know if you watch us like on the other shows. We are doing the same challenge because nobody did. So we want to give away some money. Okay?
All right.
But Kai will explain you. He gonna put the. This is easy. He saw the. So if you like money, we can give you money. Okay?
All right.
Free money, but you gotta complete the
gotta
challenge.
win.
Oh
my God.
Goodness!
Loud.
It's
Oh my-
live.
Really
what
easy.
we're gonna
So
do?
you're gonna have 30 seconds. Wait, don't start yet. Wait.
See you.
But I
see
gotta
you,
look.
see you
I
there.
gotta look.
He's studying the Rubik's cube.
Yeah. So you got 30 seconds. 10 second. If within 10 seconds, if you get one color, so like whatever color Sayo gives, if you get it in 10 seconds, you get $10. If you get the whole thing in 30 seconds, you get $100.
We can. Let's raise
Raise.
for Michael.
Done.
Are you afraid, huh?
No.
Let's put $200.
$200.
Okay.
If I
whole
did it
thing.
like
30
the whole
seconds.
thing,
The whole thing.
but
Okay.
30 seconds not enough.
Oh.
There's 6-year-olds that do it in like
all right,
4 or
all
5.
right, that's fine.
The
that's
world
fine,
champ
that's
is
fine.
doing in 2.5.
Yeah.
That's fine. Oh, but
So what color, Sayo? What color? Yellow. All right.
Yellow.
Ready?
Yeah.
Set. Go. 30 seconds. He's gonna get yellow. He's got one more.
He's
Let's
good
go.
on that. 19 seconds.
18 seconds.
there's no way.
Yeah, you can do it. You can do it.
Like
one
this.
more. Let's go.
No. I think
10
it's not gonna
seconds.
work.
7.
6.
4.
Or I did. I did.
And we save money. We're gonna wait for the next interview. No, good. This is hard.
It's hard,
We're gonna continue, guys. Whoever is the next guest, so you can study the Rubik's cube, and we're gonna continue the challenge.
Somebody's got to win.
Somebody got to win. We have
Somebody
money
got-
here to give away.
Dala.
Vamos que vamos. Maikito, let's come back with the conversation about Neymar. Of course, we want to talk a little about Neymar. Have you ever trained with him or play with him?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, I
At
play.
Santos.
Yeah, in Santos, and I play against him like cause we always play like small tournaments, and Nike just just make him like make a team, and then he just make a team, and then like he just play the tournaments, and there's a bunch of guys like who is sponsored by Nike, they they play the tournament. They always won the tournament. This is
Yeah.
but like he was the guy like with 13 years old, like everybody knew it, like
Different.
yeah, he's different. He's completely different. Like there is no way. I think he's the best. Well, I'm not compare because Falcão is Falcão.
Yeah.
But like after him, like he was the most like skillful futsal player like than on my opinion, right? Than I ever seen like on my life. He's like futsal. He's amazing.
If you are telling that, guys, I don't know if you guys already saw Michael playing. Michael helped us also to get the 2020 undefeated World Futsal Championship with the United Futsal. So Michael is one of the top players here. You know, if he's saying that, means something.
Yeah.
So
No,
it's crazy.
he's unbelievable.
So you could see the difference when you were playing with him.
Yeah.
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 Like,
He's
give us an
another
example.
level.
Yeah,
Like,
give
what
us
does
an
that mean?
example.
The thing is, I tell this to everybody. Like, soccer is not about like you just be good with the ball. You know what I mean? Like, for me, it's 70% your mind and 30% with the ball. And everybody's just gonna ask like, why? Because it's simple. To play, if you know how to pass, if you know how to receive and pass, you can play. You don't need to move to be an option. You know what I mean? And I can give an example in Rondo. When you play a Rondo, it's like this.
Yeah.
I just pass the ball over there, and I just stay on my spot. And
Yeah,
I
you move
just
like a step
sometimes
maybe.
I just and that's the thing. And then like from there, you gotta start read the game, and like his knowledge about the game, it's unbelievable. He just he always put himself in a good position to receive the ball in a way like body position, those things. Then we know like we talk about the player how like we play in the most high level. To be honest, like I think that right now, I know he's injured, but like, he just come back, but he's a top 3 in the world. You know what I mean? Like somebody's gonna say like, no, you're wrong, but this is my opinion. Yeah. Like, and then from right there, I just look and I say, man, this guy is another level. I play against like couple guys who still playing pro. I play against Newton. I play with Newton. I practice with Newton. Newton is the guy like in Santos. Everybody say he's gonna be the next Neymar. You know, like but that's the problem when you give like somebody. That's the thing. Yeah. You expect that like you just like he needs to improve. He needs to do what
he needs
Neymar
to reach
did.
That level. Yeah.
True, and it's not like this. Like I play and like on my style, like Kyle play on his style, and that's it. I cannot ask for Kyle like all right, or ask for a defender, like do things than I did. You know what I mean? And the defender cannot ask something. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like so, those guys like they're amazing. They're another level. Like especially for the vision, because the perfect example that I can tell is Sergio Busquets. Mm-hmm. He's a guy you don't see him like dribbling, doing like scissors, like Rambo. But man, he's amazing.
His intelligence is another level.
He just put himself in a good position to receive the ball. Like, Toni Kroos, Modric. We talk about players like you don't. If you search like highlights for them, you're not gonna see like highlights like like a nutmeg or something like that. Nah.
Yeah.
You're gonna see like amazing pass, like amazing touch with the ball. Like, and that's why the soccer is 4 concepts. You know what I mean? Like, first of all, you learn how to receive the ball and stop. Second thing, you learn how to pass, because with those things you can play, right? Then after that, you teach the kid or the player how to control and dribble the ball.
Yep.
And dribble, I'm not talking about skill. Dribble, I'm talking about like control the ball, like to carry the ball, to dribble the ball around, not dribble someone. And the last one is the shot, right? So, because the time is to shoot, sometimes you just get in front of the goal, you just need to pass on the side. You know what I mean?
How do you put it in the net?
Yes, so it's simple. Like, in those things, like if you know those guys, if you just watch those guys like for an hour and a half or something like that, you can tell to everybody like, man, this is another world. This is not like we usually watching over here. You know what I mean? So that's the difference.
It's crazy. So one question. I know Kyle has one. Yeah.
Go ahead.
I have one here. You mentioned about your top 3.
Yeah.
And one of the top 3 is Neymar.
Yeah.
What is the other 2?
No, Neymar is the third.
The third.
Yeah.
Okay, so Messi, what is the second and first?
Messi, Cristiano.
Cristiano.
And Neymar. Because, those two, you cannot, you know what I mean? Like, I'm talking about right now. I'm talking about before, but like right now, those guys, they just share, like Cristiano saying, like, in a video, like they just shared the top state like for 15 years. So it's not easy, man. It's not easy. Like
continue there.
It's easy to get there. Trust me, it's easy if you work hard and if you know, like if you put all the effort, then you have it on that thing. Trust me, you're gonna make it. But it's super hard to be consistent of it, because every day is a different day. Every day you're gonna wake up like, man, I don't want to train. Man, you know what? Like, why?
That's half the battle. Just getting yourself.
That's the thing. Yeah. So that's the difference between, like, you know, like okay players and players from another level.
Yeah, the averages. I mean? And this is not just with soccer; it's with the life.
The life.
Sometimes
that's what I'm talking about. The lifestyle, like because Cristiano, Messi, those guys, they have a lifestyle. What they did, like they wake up. They not wake up like me. I just wake up. I just, you know, like take my breakfast and blah, blah. I just, you know, like stay. Yeah, of course. With my son, I just get my coffee, blah, blah. No, those guys, they just wake up. They already have like their meals over there. Like,
portion
perfect.
Everything. Yeah.
Well, they go to the first session. They know they take care of the body. Like it's not like this. So this is their lifestyle. And it's hard, man, to I know, because I was right there. I play, you know, like a bunch of years in a professional level, and it's hard. There's some days you just wake up like, man,
I don't want to do that.
Why?
I want to go to Disney World.
Yeah, why? Why? Like, why? I'm okay.
Stay play video
games. Yes, I'm good.
Whatever.
I'm good. I should just skip today, and you know, like, but as soon as I skip today, man, there's someone who's working more than you. And then after that, don't come on me and say, oh, man, you know what? I had to do this. No. You had a chance. You had a chance, but you didn't put in work. You didn't put in show. And that there's a new guy who come and, whoa.
Hey, kids.
Well, I got a question. So we were talking off air beforehand, and you were giving ideas about Brazil and, like, the daily, not daily life, but, like, what you had to go through. And, like, so my question to you is, can you define happiness, you know, with your Brazilian culture, can you define happiness with the football? Like, I think that's something that we in this country don't have translated to, if that makes sense. Like, I love football probably close to like you do, but, like, you know, you mentioned off here happiness playing the game. Can you kind of, like, elaborate? And
well, I can say like happiness about soccer, right? To me, like, soccer is not to, you know, like Thiago has a court over here, has a turf field. Man, if you just give him a ball, like, and then say, man, you got a free time to do whatever you want over here, I will play around, even if a good field's over here. But I'm talking about in Brazil, we don't have fields. We don't have nothing. That's what I'm talking about. Like, and then everybody just call like, the Brazilians, they have a good touches and those things. No, man, we play in the streets.
Yeah.
And then, like, if you just pass one, like, if you just drive your car and you just look to a Brazilian kid over there playing, man, this is, you know, like, you're gonna gain your day, like, because you're gonna look and say, oh my God, that kid are happy, and they're super happy. Just only one ball, and I'm not talking about a perfect ball, right? I'm talking about like a ball like with nothing, or something like a ball with the bag or something like that. And you're gonna look at them and you're gonna say, man, they're super happy. And then sometimes we have everything right here in the U.S. We have a beautiful facilities. We have public fields. Then the public fields is way better than like pro clubs. I can tell this. And then this is make me mad or sad sometimes, because I just pass and I just look the field like empty. There's nobody over there. Nobody playing. Nobody just kick the ball around.
You mean when you're here?
Yeah, when we're here. Yeah. And I just pass and I say, oh my God, man, like, there's no way. There's no way. Like, please, like, happiness is about, like, man, just give a ball to someone and say, man, you got this space.
Make this your life.
Yeah. And
It's a hard question. You have to explain the happiness.
But it's good though what he did. I like it. Yeah, it's a good explanation.
Well, like we had a conversation that I were talking about like how we play, and it's exactly what how he mentioned. We put 2 flip flops as a goal,
like
and
this.
That's it.
If you have a bottle, oh my god, like this, and that's it. Then we play, and then we play, and then like
for hours.
Not for for the whole day.
And someone
then,
can see you.
Yeah,
playing.
and that's the thing. Like your mom is gonna say, "Let's go, it's time to sleep," and then like you just say, "Come on, why?" You know what I mean? Like so. Well, I'm gonna tell you my day. My day is I just wake up. I just went to my school. I just come back. I did my homework because, to be honest, like, I just did my homework real quick. And I say, Mom,
just to say it's done.
Yeah, can I go? I don't know if there's right or no, but, like, I just did. And Mom, can I go? She said, all right, go. And I just come out, like, at 2. Yeah, after lunch, 2 or
after lunch.
Yeah,
this is what I'm gonna mention.
I gotta eat.
You didn't mention about eat
That's
first.
True. And then after that, like I just stay like for 1:30 to 5. Then 5, I just come back home, take a shower, go to practicing, come back and play like for a couple more hours, and then that was my day.
It's crazy now. People are seeing the screen time on iPhone, and sometimes you stay with the iPhone for 6-7 hours.
True.
In the past was like 6-7 hours.
And if
playing.
you go on the Instagram app, they're gonna show you like how long, like how much you spend. You know,
I
like
don't see that anymore.
That's the thing. Like, but it is what it is. Like right here is different.
Yeah.
And that's one thing. Then like, I know a lot of people who want to change the soccer over here and then try to introduce more the soccer like this, like we do in Brazil, and I hope like Colombia, Venezuela, and like those places, they did exactly the same thing. You know what I mean? So I just wanna. I'm not talking about right. Don't take me wrong and like put your kid on the street and go and play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but I'm talking about like go like the kid is at home doing nothing. The kid already did the homework. She's gonna just watching like TV. You know what? Let's go. Let's have fun. But because soccer over here is different, you know, like soccer is not the first sport for the American people, and that's okay. That's okay, to be honest. That's okay because everything's like, you know, like it's a wall. You have to, you know, like to break the wall. Because in Brazil, we born with the ball on our feet. Right here, they born with the balls on their hands. Yeah. So it's different. Yeah. You know, like we don't have the league in Brazil, the basketball league is not like, you know,
not that
successful like over here. You know what I mean? So it's different. So, but it is what it. One day maybe it's gonna change.
So let me ask you. I have 2 questions actually, and they kind of tie together. So the first one I ask is like, did you ever do like training at home? So like when you lived in Brazil when you were a kid growing up, did you ever do training at home? And then if you did, what did you do? What was your type of training at home? If you weren't playing, like if you didn't take
like
the balls and play.
Yeah, at home. Like if you just give me a ball and like, that's the thing. I never take like a training. Because I'm always had a ball on my feet. And I always dribble my, you know, like the couch. I just had the rooms, like the doors. Yeah. I just make like a goal and I just kick. Like my grandma just passed and I just, be a goalie. You know what I mean? Like those things.
Boom!
Yes. My mom.
You
like,
destroy your home.
And then that's something like in Brazil, like every kid, they, even if you are good with the ball on your feet, we want to be a goalie. And then I just put like, you know, like, a matters like on the ground. I just throw the ball on the wall and then just catch it like this. That was amazing. You know what I mean? Like I just kick and like boom, keeper, boom, like this. Because that's the thing. Like this is
the dream.
This is the Brazilian style. Like we just wake up with the ball like this, and then wake up. We just put the ball on the ground, and then you just dribble everybody.
The ball is his teddy bear.
Eat because he can eat. This is the most important thing.
You've probably seen like on Instagram or Facebook or whatever, and people are posting like, for example, like 2 cones. They put a cone like this and a cone like this, and then they're doing like little foot skill patterns that somebody gave them.
All right.
You ever do anything like that? You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. I know what you're talking about, and then, like that's one thing. And again, actually, I don't care. The thing is, this is not realistic.
Yeah.
All right? This is not realistic. Because anytime then you spend 45, 30, 50 minutes looking to the ground, come on. Yeah. How can you play a real soccer?
Yeah.
In a game, you got to pick your head up. This is the most important thing. Like when you teach a kid, you just say, hey, 2 touches, then you pick your head up. Because you need to give that instructions to the kid and like, look, where are you going? Like in your life. Like if I just, like stand up over here and you just say, all right, Michael, bye. What? I'm going to look into the ground and, and go to my car. It's not like this. Yeah. I got to look up. I got to look up without the ball. Can you imagine with the ball?
Yeah.
And that's the thing.
Caio made me this question like 2 weeks ago. Yeah. How you were playing. I'm not a pro. I was never a pro. But I just said to him, like, I never saw our kids in Brazil dancing without a ball.
Yeah. No.
This is something that I never saw.
I'm sure you've seen the fascination with people on Instagram, and they post these like little, whatever you want to call it, ball mastery clips, and they're weaving through like 2 cones, and they're doing these certain pattern skills, and I'm like,
I just saw 1 cone. They dribbling 1 cone. They put the cone over here, and like, all right, it's perfect. Yeah, perfect.
It's valid.
No, that's fine. That's fine too. Like touching the ball, nice, but like, take this and put in a real game. I'm gonna tell you something. In base where you said, I just looking on Instagram, right? Cause like looking on Instagram, boom, 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 and I just like, all right, I'm gonna start looking at like players who got a lot of followers and those things, and I'm gonna look the play. I'm gonna look the highlights.
Can they play? Yeah.
Highlights. Perfect.
It's different.
Then I look the highlights, and if you take your phone right now and look, it's 2 things. First of all, it's an incomplete play.
Yep.
That means what? They dribble, they did the skills, boom, 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 and there's the
no end product. Yeah.
Yes. Yep. Oh, and the defender come and steal the ball.
Yep.
Or it's an easy shot, or like like just cut to the side and finishing like with an open space, and then like you just put over there highlights. And today in our generation right now, everything's too emotional. So if you put on music, everybody's gonna look and
amazing, yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like this is not real. This is not real. Like show me. Well, let's talk about big players, right? Ronaldo, Raul. I'm not talking about only Brazilian players. Ronaldo, Raul. Well, Lewandowski. You can pick like big players over there. And those guys, I promise you, they never did this.
What about
Never
Neymar?
did. Never.
With the ball. Always with the
Here's
ball.
the thing that I find so ironic. It's because like, people think you need to do that to have skill. Like your touch, like the first.
Yes.
I saw it the first time I saw you play. Me and my brother were here. Like we were like, holy shit, that guy's touch is ridiculous. I was like, I bet you he's Brazilian.
Have you ever saw his post playing with the ball?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. But like, so people think they need to do all those little.
No. You just need to touch the ball. Like I was training a girl like from Houston, and I just tell her, look, you gotta touch the ball every single day. Touch the ball. Like, are your house?
Make it your best friend.
Yes, like this. Pass the ball on the wall. Yeah. Pass the ball on the wall. Try to do something new. Like, that's the thing. Well, let's talk about like teach the kids. You got like probably like 2 hours max, like to do a training session.
Yeah, maximum.
And you cannot take like 30 minutes from your session to do foot skills. Sorry, you cannot do that. If you wanna show your team, if you wanna teach your kids to play the real soccer, you cannot do that. When you're gonna do that? When you're at home, when you have extra time, when like, it's my day off.
So you're saying the kids need to practice at home?
Yes, it's my day off. You know what? I'm gonna do a private session. I'm gonna do something like that, something that I can work. I can do. I'm not talking about don't do that. I'm talking about do this, but like on the right time. Yeah. Because the thing is, sometimes you need more like somebody just tell you what you're supposed to do and how the real soccer works. Then somebody just tell like, all right now, Rambo. Good. Well done. Scissors, 3 scissors, cut to the left, cut to the right, to the right. Do the step over and what about? Come on. You just make
It's fake.
you just make the kid a robot. Like, like everything's like
Pattern.
It's not a freestyle, it's soccer.
Yeah.
Eh?
And then soccer is skills, like from soccer, all right? It's not something that you can, like, how can I, it's hard to say that, but that's true. Like, it's not something that you can teach. It's come from the kid.
Yep.
The kid is gonna look in the video. There was like, with me, there was like this. Yeah. I was watching a video. I just started doing by myself. And then after that, I say, you know what? I'm going to start doing on the training.
Try.
Yeah, try.
Yeah.
And I start, like, if you search my highlights, I have a bunch of rambles. But come on, I just made a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, right.
And that's the thing that you got to put in your mind. The mistakes is normal.
Did you have a coach like yelling at you like, "Hey, yeah"?
No, never. Never. Because, if I had a coach like this, probably I'm going to, I'm going to say, all right, thank you. I'm going to do another thing. Because, man, I had a coaches on my life who, those guys, they just changed my life. You know what I mean? Like, they just change my life to a good thing. Show me, like, the real soccer, the real thing. Like, if you want to make the pro, you're going to sacrifice something and some things. And then, trust me, in the end, you're going to look at me and say, you're right. You know what I mean? So I'm going to give an example. I had a coach, Professor Nelson. He just gave me a book and a notebook. And then he just like, Michael, every day he just gave me like 3 words. And I have to search in a dictionary, right? And I have to make a text. And then he just read. You're right. Nice. You can train. If I don't do it,
no training.
No.
Oh,
it's simple. And then it's more than soccer. It's way more than soccer. It's not something that like, oh, you're Michael. You're really good with the ball. So man, you can do whatever you want. And there's sometimes then like right here when I look to the kids, I just look to kids like, the coaches look, they're really good. So I'm going to let they do it whatever they want because I cannot miss the kid. I cannot lose the kid. You know what I mean? Like, the kid cannot left from, like for my team. And it's not like this. It's something that, like you have to show them the right way. Right. The right way. It's not like, it's easy to get there, as I said, like, but it's hard to be consistent.
No, it's hard.
And the only way to be consistent over there is about discipline, it's about effort. It's about like how much do you want to be there, and that's the thing.
But so let me ask you the next question to go into this. So what, how long have you been in the States?
6 years.
Okay, so 6 years. And again, we were talking off air. What do you think is a big difference between Brazil and the USA in terms of players? Because like you told me, you're like, for the last 6 years, your right foot has done nothing. So like,
like in Brazil, I had a coach who just like, make me use it, but right here now.
Yeah. But why?
Even you, Coach Kyle. Coach Kyle is also helping Mike on the training.
That's true.
I want to highlight that. You should work on that.
He just make me like think and like, man, look, just,
it's hard. Right?
Yes.
I don't remember.
I remember we did our first practice on the turf over here, and I was like, dude, your right foot. I'm like, and you're like, oh, I don't use it.
I never use it.
I never trained.
As soon as I get here, just like, I just decide, I just look and I say, you know what? I don't need to use it. Nothing against, but I don't need to use it. You know what I mean? Like, I just like,
all right. To walk and run.
No, I can pass. But I don't need to shoot. You know what I mean? Like, but it's different. When you play at a high level, like, you got to use both legs. Well, you can tell this to Messi, but Messi used both legs as well. Yeah. And that's the thing. Like, the different, all right, to your question, like, to answer your question, like, between here and the Brazil, the players, it's a simple thing. It's how much they love soccer.
Ooh,
this is the question. This is the answer for your question. Like, how much they love soccer. Like, how much they're like, like they're open to, I'm gonna sacrifice
everything.
Yes.
To again about the passion.
Yeah,
everything
about the
about
passion.
that.
Everything is about this. Like in Brazil, the different like because I can tell this and not me, but like all the Brazilians like can tell the simple thing. I've been play on my youth career. I just play with amazing players, like players who like they can make like they should play UEFA Champions League and those things, but they didn't make a pro level for a simple thing, effort. For a simple for a simple answer, like how much they want to be there.
Yep.
You know, like I want to be there, but there's
you
no
really
like
want to be there? Yeah.
there's not a short way. Then I can like then I can go. I can cut over here. No,
Yeah.
there's not like this. To get over there, you gotta pass for everything like step by step. It's not like you know what I'm gonna do like a code over here, like a video
Cheat
game,
code,
and boom, and over there. No. It's something that you gotta work every single day. In Brazil, we say like every day we gotta kill a lion,
Yeah.
and that's the
fresh.
truth.
Yeah.
That's the truth. We gotta kill a lion because every day it's hard, man. Every day you just wake up like with the feeling like Jesus.
There's a lot of players willing to have
True.
the same thing.
And
And especially with futsal, I bet, no? Because
Yeah.
futsal is even
it's
harder. You can
even
hide.
harder.
So with
Yes.
11 players, you can be in the front, like pretending that you're playing. But futsal,
And
So
that's the thing.
just to clarify, because somebody's gonna watch this, a kid's gonna watch this. What do you mean by kill a lion every day?
Well, kill a lion every day means this. Means everything that I said before. Discipline, effort, you know, like how much do you want to get there? How much do you want not only get there, but how much do you want keep yourself in a big state? You know what I mean? And then like it's hard.
At the top.
And like for the kids, it's a simple thing. It's something then you gotta look to soccer and like and play like enjoy the game, move the ball around, made a lot of mistakes. This is part of the game.
And you
This is
learn.
part of
Yeah.
this is part of the game. Man, if you watch at the pro level, they made a lot of mistakes. And what the other players usually do, they do like this. Hey, let's go. I know what you can offer for the team. So I'm not gonna yell on you. I'm not gonna point a finger on you. Like, let's go. I need you. You know, so like for the kids, it's like, man, just play, have fun, learn by your mistakes, put all the effort every single training. Because in the end of the day, you're gonna, as soon as you get there, you're not gonna get there with the feeling like, man, I should do more. No, you're gonna get right there like with a feeling like, man, I just got here. Now I'm gonna work more.
Real work starts.
Yes.
You did the best.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's simple. Like
Yeah.
for a kid, it's just like, just look to a game, look to the soccer game. Like man, this game is supposed to be enjoyable. It's
Yeah.
not like, coach said I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to run like this, run like this. No. Be coachable, but in the same time, just think out of the box.
be coachable. I like this one.
But like, be coachable, but think out of the box because sometimes those things gonna make a lot of
Make you
difference.
better. And what about mistake? You mentioned that mistakes happen.
Yeah,
We are
of
human.
course. Yeah, of course.
So what was your biggest mistake in the soccer?
On soccer,
Yeah.
a lot.
Futsal, yeah.
No, in life we do
Was there-
mistakes
was
every
it
day.
maybe like a mistake where like you lost the biggest final or something?
Yeah, or you did a own goal.
I never did a own goal, but I just lost a PK on the final, like twice. I think
Just twice?
twice.
You're good. You're good.
Twice.
Just,
You
No, but twice. But the mistakes is not like I'm talking about the final,
oh,
but like games, a lot of games. Then like in the end of the game, I just tried to do something like different because I had to change the game, and I just lost the ball, and the other team scored a goal.
Yeah.
And but that's the difference. Like on my teammates, they know what I can offer for the team, so they just like, man,
Let's
that's
go, bro.
fine.
Let's do it.
Why?
Yeah.
Because the other games when I did this, everybody just like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. So that's what I'm talking about for the kids. This is for the kids. This is for the coaches. This is to everybody. Like, if somebody on your team made a mistake, and like you just got a score, like or something happened,
Mhm.
man, just give us support. It is what it is, like because those kids, they don't know where they want in a moment. You know what I mean? So you cannot just, all right, I just start putting the kid over here in soccer, but I'm going to start yelling at her and like, no, but this is Michael, come on, this is the real thing. You got to be, like be hard. You got to be hard. But at the same time, you got to give the instructions to the kid. You cannot just like put over there and say, hey, you gotta know how to do this. So if you don't know, come out. Yeah. It's not like this.
You gotta have the instructions.
You know. Yeah. So and that but the most of the coaches they commit the same mistake. We gotta change our mind for the winning mentality. All right, to the learn mentality. Like like I gotta be open to learn more because this is the only way. Because hey, let's be honest. All right, a kid with 7, 8, 9 years old. Well, even 12. There's a lot of clubs, a lot of coaches. They just think about to win. And to be honest, right here, it's easy to teach the kids how to win. It's easy, especially if you have a team like then you have a big 9, like fast like wingers, like quick wingers. It's easy.
Get the ball up fast.
That's true. But come on. But I can teach you how to win. But again, it's not like this. Because right there, in the future, nobody's gonna look at you and say, wow, Thiago, I remember you beat let's talk about big teams, right? I remember you beat Orlando City, right? Oh my God, that was amazing. What position did you play on that time? I was playing as a left back. And then somebody just come and say, how many times did you touch the ball in that game? And you're going to say, probably like 2 or 3. Why? Because long balls, wings, and through. So, again, it's about to teach the kids how to play.
It's
build
the
off the
learning
back,
process,
touch the ball. Like, if you're a left wing, because to be honest, like at 12 years old, they don't know if they want to be on that position for the rest of their lives. Mm-hmm. So, you got to show them, like, rotate them, like, and show them, look, I think, on my opinion as a coach, you can do better for the team over here, all right? But if the kid look at you and say, Coach, you know what? I want to learn how to play as a winger. Come on.
Some coaches say, no, you got to
No. All the coaches.
All coaches.
Not all coaches, but like...
No. I know. Most of them,
Most of them, they just said, no. This is your position. This is going to play.
They read the book. They read the book.
And that's another thing. When you had a kid who's not that good on your bench, what are you supposed to do? Like, what are they usually like doing over here? Like, they just put the kid as a winger or a striker. Why? Because if they made a mistake over there,
it's fine.
That's true. But the kid is love to defend. Yeah. What are you gonna do?
We're not gonna take the risk, yeah.
That's true. But
we should.
But let's talk about like you right there, not about your ego, but you right there just to like
develop.
So push the kid forward.
Yeah, I mean all this thing also brings us the thing about social media. For example, parents. I never saw a post with the parents saying my kid lost 10-0, but he learned it.
And we're
no.
Never.
No. But this is never
happy.
And we are happy. We're not going to change the clubs because of that. Look, we lost 10-0, but he is getting developed. You know, like I'm not saying it's not a bad thing, but this is very important. We need to continue on the developmental side. So sometimes we get we never talk about players in our companies here, but sometimes we have a good player in a big team, invite him to play there, but they don't develop their players.
No. Because
this is the thing about developing.
It's about when they get there. It's about like you know how to do it. If you don't know, you're out.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like
true.
Over here, man, you have a beautiful facilities to play. You have beautiful fields to play. Man, come on.
I told Kyle he needs to visit Brazil just to see it.
Man, come on.
Middle school, high school.
No, middle school. We don't have. This is a good thing. We don't have a middle school tournaments. We don't have a high school tournaments. We don't have a university tournaments. We don't have this. We don't have an NCAA. We don't have a NAIA. We don't have those things.
We don't have land.
We don't have nothing.
It's like weird for you. We don't have land, like a land that we can play in a piece of land.
No.
It's hard, especially in Sao Paulo.
But that's the thing. And then like...
That's a big city.
Yeah,
Big
it's
city.
It's
This is
a
why
huge.
they're building all over. It's like New York.
And,
Almost.
and that's the thing, like, man, you cannot do that. Like, you're right there. You gotta first of all, why I decide to be a coach myself. All right, why? Because I just said to myself, I can be another things, but like I just want to be the person to make the difference in, like, like in somebody's life, like my first coaches, they did it for me. You know what I mean? So on that,
See?
on that,
Bravo.
on well, with this, I just said, like, you know what? I'm gonna be coach. I love to coach. I love to coach little kids. I love to coach kids who don't know how to play soccer. Why? Because it's nice, man. It's good. Like, as a coach, you just look and say, man, that kid is improving.
Yeah.
Like, every single day. That kid didn't know how to receive the ball.
Yeah.
Now they stop the ball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then, like, one day I was discussed with somebody about this, and I just, like, what's the first thing? All right, Tiago, right? I know you play, but like, Kyle, and then for you guys, if you have a kid, 5 years old, right? What's the first thing, the first concept then you teach the kids?
What would I teach them?
Yeah.
Dribbling.
I mean, so we used to have some of like kids 2 to 5 years old. They barely walk. Really good. So one of my first targets having this kid walking with the ball or running with the ball.
All right, another question. Why the dribbling? Why the control of the ball?
Why would I have them control the ball?
Yeah.
Because they need to be able to have the ability to move the ball.
Yeah.
In the game, the best players do that.
It's a good question for you, Kyle, not for
All
me.
right.
Oh,
All right.
That's what I would tell you.
No, nice. This is a good thing, because that's why, like,
and what
everybody,
you do?
myself,
Yeah,
to stop the ball.
to stop the ball.
Yeah, this is the first thing,
Yeah.
to receive the ball.
Yeah.
That's it. You cannot control the ball,
Mm.
like dribbling and like in movement. If you cannot control the ball,
Yeah,
like,
if you cannot stop the ball.
that's the thing.
Yeah.
And like, I take it like, all right, let's talk about the kids' mentality, right? Especially you guys have kids from 2, 3 years old, 4 probably. They have the selfish mentality, right?
Yep.
So you just need to give the ball to them and say, you know what? Then you put the dribbling, but with no restrictions.
Yeah.
Just let them control.
Yeah.
You know, let them be free, and then perfect. They control. They dribble the ball around. Nice. All right. But as soon as the kid start, like, you know, like playing leagues or playing like, you know what I mean, like those things, you gotta teach the kid how to play, and the first thing is receive and pass. Again, in the beginning, I just said that because with those things you can play.
Yep.
You don't need to move to be an option.
Mhm.
So when you teach the kids how to do that, all right, then you're gonna say, Michael, but I need the kids to move. But they don't know. They know how to walk and they know how to run.
They're just
But-
choosing not to. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's naturally. But
Yeah.
if they don't know how to stop the ball and you just teach them how to dribble or, you know, like just running with the ball, as soon as somebody just pass a ball in a movement, they don't know how to control. They don't know
Sounds
how to stop.
easy, yeah, but it's not easy.
No,
It's not
The
easy.
domain the ball.
No, even if a ball on the ground.
Yeah.
You just running. I just pass the ball to you. And then even with me and Kai, we practicing over there. Like, I made a lot of mistakes. He got a good pass. So he just sent me a form pass. It's hard to control sometimes.
Yeah.
So every time you gotta be aware. Every time you gotta be, you know,
That's
like
touch.
touch.
Yeah.
So this is the most important thing me as a coach. That's why I love soccer, because you have your opinion, you have
Yeah,
yours,
of
and I have
course.
mine. So
You guys are
Well,
the
it's
pro
nice.
guys.
I agree with you. Touch is the most important.
Yeah,
the
no,
first
no.
thing I do-
I
I would
know,
dribble
but
first.
that's the thing. Like, when you teach the kid, like, you know, like to do those things, they can play.
Yeah.
They can play. You just tell them the positioning, and then
Stop and pass. That's
they can
it.
play. They can play, and that's it. That's the thing. Like in Brazil, we do this. There's a wall. There's a ball. We just pass, control, pass, control, pass, control, pass, control.
Looks easy, guys. I highly recommend if you can follow Michael and see the challenge that you did with yourself on the wall. It's crazy.
Alright, yeah.
How many touches you did there? You remember? A lot.
No, 2.
No.
Yeah,
It
for
was
real.
more than 2, no?
No.
Like you mean like control pass?
the
he was
control and
passing to
pass.
the wall,
Oh, no,
yeah,
no,
a lot.
control a lot.
A lot.
I thought you
very
talk
hard.
about the control. I throw the ball on the wall and they just stop the ball.
No. The one that you were playing with the ball.
Yeah, no, that one
It's
like
crazy, guys. Crazy. So we have a challenge right now, but before that, Ciozito have something about sponsors.
Hey. The Power Play podcast is sponsored by Meta Media.
Meta Media, and again, we are a podcast neutral. We don't talk about clubs, but we have sponsors that is High Soccer Academy, High Soccer Arena, and High Soccer Prospects, helping us to make it happen. But again, we don't talk about ourselves here, so this is neutral. And thank you once again, Michael, for coming. And we're gonna do a challenge right now. What do you prepare for us?
Challenge time!
What do you prepare, Ciozito? The guest
Guest
challenge. So how this is gonna work? So, Cio just create that today. If I don't explain good, you can tell him. But basically, you're not gonna hear anything that we are talking, and we're gonna ask you a question, and you need to answer. But you're gonna hear like a big, loud music.
all right.
Okay.
And then, but where's the answer? Like yes or no, or like
The answer, you need to wait for the question.
All
Okay.
right. Dude.
Here we go.
Here we go. Vamos que vamos.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have your doubts, not what I'm about, have your fucking clout, it be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, bitch I'm legend bound, can't stop me now. You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. 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 Anything negative, cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool.
I don't know. This is the right answer.
Already there.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I don't know.
This is funny, really good, my friends. And
That was fun.
now we have the fire questions, yeah?
questions.
You have your questions prepared already? So let's do the fire question. And I want to say thank you also for Ida Valcontaro that is here.
Oh!
He's my father-in-law. He's
Sir.
a good businessman guy. He's here checking out our podcast and YouTube channel. Thank you for coming. Special guest.
Special.
And we have the fire,
Quick fire.
question.
Everything's by time.
Yeah.
Everything.
We got a time schedule to keep.
Nice. I like the pressure.
So it's really easy. Quick fire. All we're gonna do is we're gonna ask you like an option question. So like for example, do you prefer water or
Oh, yeah,
Sprite?
yeah.
And you say whatever.
All right,
And you got
water.
30 seconds.
Vamos
You ready?
que vamos.
Yeah.
Vamos que vamos. So you start.
Oh, let me do that again. How many kids you want? 2 or 1?
2.
Red Bull or energy shot?
And Red Bull.
Wine or vodka?
Nothing.
You gotta pick one.
Wine.
Okay. Futsal or football?
A futsal.
Beach soccer or futsal volley?
Foot volley.
Ronaldinho or Ronaldo? R9.
R9.
Roberto Carlos, Marcelo.
Roberto Carlos.
Rap or EDM?
Rap.
Oh, my friend. Some of your questions are mine. So Neymar or Ronaldinho?
Neymar.
Neymar or Pantuza?
Pantuza.
Pantuza or Michael?
Pantuza.
Really good. Really good. That was good. So, Maikito, I think we didn't finish the part of you coming to U.S.
Yes,
know,
then, well, from right there, I was working with my brother, right? Because my brother is a barbershop. He had like 7 barbershops in Brazil. And then I was working with him. I just went for Jacareí to Araraquara. It's a city like, man, it's hot than Texas.
Oh my goodness.
And then like from right there, I was come back to Balneário Camboriú. I was playing football 7, like football set for Camboriú FC. And then I was working to my brother, right? Me and him. And then there's a guy, Douglas, right? He just, like he knows like I'm playing and those things. And I think I was injured on that time. And then he just said, "Man, do you want to come back and play?" I said, "Why not?"
You were not playing Cambodia?
No. All right. I just play like, like Sunday leagues and those things. And then he just, do you want to come back? I said, "Of course. Why not?"
You love
you
that?
know? And then that guy, Douglas, he just like, he just said, "Man, you know what? Give him a, like a week or something like that." Perfect. On that time, I just had 2 offers, right? To Italy and to Kazakhstan or something like that.
He was the manager, or?
And then no, but not from him. I just had another, because they know I don't had a club on that time. I had a contract, but I didn't play for that team because I was injured. And then I just had 3. I think there was 3 because there was Portugal, Italy, and Kazakhstan. And then, from right there, I just said, all right, perfect. We'll see, right? And then he just, all right, give me a week. Perfect. And then he just talked to Freddy Mugin. Wow, that guy is a legend on the MASL. He just like, all right, I'm going to put you in contact with that guy. And then, you go for it. Like, I'm going to give you the opportunity. Perfect. Then, like, that guy, Douglas, he's a good friend of Freddy. He just sent me to practice with Freddy on Balneário Camboriú, futsal, right? And then we're playing over there, boom, 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 boom. And Freddy just looked at me and said, "Man, so do you want to come, and play over there and blah, blah, blah?" I said, "Yeah, why not? Why not? It's a different sport.
Yeah.
It's a different thing." And then
Indoor soccer.
Indoor soccer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's completely different.
Yeah.
Then I just said, "Well, why not?" And it's perfect. All right, man. Let's figure out. Let's see like
Numbers.
the details. Yeah, numbers and those
Visa,
things.
all that.
Yes, I said perfect, man. Like a month ago or something like that, I just had everything done. I just talked to my brother, and my brother just said, "Man, it's your future, so you have
He
to
prepared
go
everything in 1 month.
He just prepared everything like quick. So Douglas and Fred, and then those guys, they just like, all right, let's do it. So let's do it. And then like I just came to right here to play for
pro.
Yeah, to play for the Florida Tropics.
Whoa, that was nice.
That was nice.
And Douglas is still in Brazil?
Douglas in Brazil right now.
He's a manager, or
No,
because he did everything in 1 month. He could help
he's
on all.
man. He's a. I trust on God, and I just like when something has to happen, it's gonna happen. Like it matters in the matter what, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So he's the guy who's like, like he just when he talked to me, he just said, "Man, I just look you over there and like, man, what that guy doing over there? Like it's a good talent. Like just like
Stopped.
yeah."
Yeah.
And then he just said, "Man, if you need something, if you need anything, like he's a random guy. He's our client, like our customer, and like he just
Help people.
No, just help me like this." And I just like, wow. Because we just, we just create a good relationship and like a friendship.
It's about your soccer as well.
As
Because
well,
if you
of
don't
course.
see that, you don't play.
Of course.
Hey,
And then,
yeah.
and then he just like, man, he just helped me with everything. I keep talking to him, like I keep touching him. And then those guys, they just, they just give me opportunity to come over here. And I just come to play. I play for 3 years for Florida Tropics. Then I signed like 5 years to Sea Wolves.
Oh, nice. And what are your plans, your future plans? With soccer or not with soccer?
Wow. Well, right now I was think I just come back, like to practicing and those things by myself. Kyle as well helped me with those things, and then I just want to like come back to play. You know what I mean? Like come back because like the Orlando Seawolves they're not gonna play this season, so I need to like to be ready to anything. You know what I mean? So I just like training, play tournaments and those things, to get in shape and to not lost the touch of the ball, like the game pace, and then
It's harder, no? Oh my goodness! I played one time and
Well, and it's crazy too because you're not tall. You're short. You're what 5'4",
5'3", I think.
5'3". He's
5'3".
5'3".
he thinks that he's
I'm thinking 5'2", 5'3", or something like that.
So like people probably look at you, from the other team, from the opponent's side, and they go, "He's got nothing. He's just tall." But obviously, when you touch the ball, it's with the left foot.
But I think part of you being short, like for example, especially on the 2020 World Futsal Championship with the United Futsal, this is already something that people pay attention on. He see like a short guy in the field, they say, "Man, this kid is different."
But that's the thing. Like, well, on that tournament, from that tournament, I just make like one of the good, like friendship with the guys from Houston. And then, and those guys, then we beat them on the final, right? They just play against us on the first game. Okay, they had 3 teams, I think, right? And they said, "Oh man, then tell me, right?" They talked to me about this when I went to Houston. He just said, "Man." They talk to each other like, "Man, there's a little guy on that team, and man, he's amazing." Blah, blah. And the other guy just said, "Come on, man, it's a little guy. He's not, he's not dangerous," and those things. And then that guy who just said that, he just looked at me and said, "Michael, when I look at you playing, and then like I think it was the first play, you just get the ball and then you just like boom, and then you just make someone." I just like, all right, now I need to play hard. You know what I mean? So, wow, this is. And those guys over there, they have a good project over there, futsal. Because this is the thing, if people knows how important futsal, like in a soccer life, man, they're gonna start doing more futsal than like soccer, especially when they're young. You know what I mean? So
let's put this for the Facebook as well. This is a good message. Yeah, definitely.
That's the thing. Like if you understand how important is futsal in a soccer player career, and then I'm not talking about like players who like just try and didn't make it. I'm talking about Ronaldinho. I'm talking about Neymar. I'm talking about Robinho. I'm talking about players who's like they're amazing, Ronaldo, and they play futsal, and the touches. I know this is coming from them, but the touches get better playing this because it's a quick reaction. You gotta think fast. Like it's not something that like I'm gonna play futsal, because we saw a lot of futsal players just transfer to a soccer field and they did it good, but it's super hard to see.
I remember
a
Falcão.
Soccer player transferred to a futsal thing, to a futsal field, and they cannot play because it's hard. It's different.
It's different.
It's different. Yeah. It's about the space, it's about the thing quick.
Intelligence, mentality, everything.
Yeah.
Did you play for São Paulo as well or no?
I play for São Paulo 11v11.
Oh, okay. You play with Falcão or no?
I trained with him.
Yeah, okay.
In 2011, I was in Santos. And then
a lot of good players. Oh my goodness, Maycon.
I had a chance to to see like closer the two of the best players for me, right? The Falcão and Neymar.
Yeah.
And I had a chance to share the court with both of them. So for me, it's a pleasure. You know what I mean? So. And
I'm curious, how is Falcão live?
Oh my God.
Live?
Yeah, like playing with him, not just watching.
Well, it's a quick history, right? I was playing for the U20 Santos, right? The U20, and then there's a pro team, Falcão's team, right? And they play for Santos on that moment, and then there's a game, like the game was like, like I think 1-0 or something like that to Santos, and it was looking, and Falcão just had a ball, like just tried to step on the ball, and he just fell. and everybody started laughing.
Rare moments.
Yes, like everybody started laughing, like because like it's kind of weird, like but
Yeah.
he started laughing. He just for real, he just stopped. He just looked around like this to like all the people, like all the fans, and then the game finished like 10-1,
Oh my
and he
goodness.
scored 9 goals.
Oh, shit. He got mad. Huh?
Falcao, we're gonna tag you in this post. Oh my
That's the
goodness.
thing. That's the difference. Like that's the
It's
difference
different.
between like
His
you know, like-
mentality as well.
yeah, he's different. He's different. He's just right there because he deserved to be right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And also he worked hard, I bet.
Oh my god!
Like you did.
yeah. Oh my god, he's
It's really good, Maikito. I think we are about to wrap it up, but me and Kai, we really would like to see, like, if you can leave a message for our kids or for players that want to, watching and becoming a pro player.
well. If you guys want to be like a pro player or like you're playing in a really good level, just from right now, just change your mindset. Like just open your mind to all your coaches, like get all the good things, just listen all the good things. Like nobody's gonna say something to like for a bad thing, for a bad way. Everybody's gonna look at you and they're gonna try to push you more. So for you, like kid, or like if you want to play in a pro level, if you want to like just try something like that, and just put out the effort. Like like there's no day offs. This is a phrase like there's a true like there's no day offs. There's no day offs. In the moment then you didn't work, there's somebody who working more than you, and then probably that kid is gonna take your spot. So it's simple. So work hard, change your mind, all right, and be coachable. This is the most important thing.
Nice. Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Maycon
Maycon.
Thank you,
Franca.
guys.
Was a great episode. You guys can download Instagram, our Power Play Instagram, also podcast. We have a Power Play P2 and YouTube channel. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you guys. Thank you
Ciao.
guys for having me.
Tchau, e vamos que vamos!
Beijo, mãe.